Yes.
All right. Well, let's start first of all with overall thoughts on the game. What do you guys think?
Well, no matter what time of year, when these two teams get together, and no matter what the situation is, it always seems to be a hard-fought, nail-biter. And as banged up as they are with so many of their key guys out of the lineup, they battled us and gave us a heck of a test right down to the wire. I thought we were rather careless and made life easy for them in the first period. But we turned over the puck not only in our zone, but in the offensive zone, and we had to work too hard to kind of get it back. And when we got it back, we'd give it away. So I wasn't really happy with the start of our game and how we played. But certainly, I thought we battled, and our power play finally got a goal, and a big goal it was for us, and a good start to the WCHA season.
I don't know if you noticed this, George, yet, but Bo Bennett and Jason Zucker combined for 16 shots in the third period.
And neither had a goal, and one had an assist.
It was a very unselfish assist.
Yeah, that was a terrific play.
That's just in the third period.
Yeah, that's it tells you those guys are tough to defend, and
I'm sorry, it was 8-4.
if it's not tonight, it's going to be future where some of those pucks are going to go in the net. I mean, you can see that maybe not Jason. I mean, he's always he had he made the transition a little bit quicker than Bo did last year as a freshman. But you can see Bo this year. I mean, how much more confident, how much stronger he is, how much more aware of what he can do on the ice, how much more assertive and aggressive he is with the puck to the net. And he cut in off the wing one time, had a great chance. He cut in off the off wing one time, and both times he blew it over the net. But when he kind of dials in a little bit more, those pucks are gonna be directed somewhere in that 4x6.
Can you remember the last time where two guys combined for 16 shots in a game and 12 in a third period?
I'm sure that's been accomplished by
one of your teams.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a statistic that I would watch, but it certainly tells you that they're creating scoring chances, and that's good. It's the bottom line. That's good, and that they're creating a lot of problems defensive problems for our opponent. We want that to continue, no doubt.
Talk about Sally's ability to read the developing play, and he seems to always be in the right place when he needs to be.
Yeah, when I'm playing with those two guys, I would want to be able to be like Luke. I mean, just to be able to feed off those guys and be able to find myself in open positions. That's part of his goal. We want to be able to get him in position, in that scoring area where he can do the things he's very good at. And Drew Shore and Jason Zucker, with the strength and speed they have, they can accomplish that for Luke. So part of his job is to get open, and he did that twice tonight.
Loney didn't play just because you wanted to go with that 7D and get Tableman in there?
Yeah. We needed to get Matt his first game, and I thought he did a decent job. I mean, we're still trying to experiment to see what works and what doesn't. Not sure whether we'll go with 7 or 6 defensemen tomorrow night. And if we go with 6, certainly we'll have probably Ty Loney or Nate Dewhurst or Dan Olszewski in the lineup. But just, I don't want to say experimental, but just trying to find combinations and get guys some playing time, especially the younger guys.
Mikowski wasn't out there much on the power play. It didn't seem like.
We kind of did some shuffling around, and we had, in fact, he wasn't out there at all with that one group. He is quarterbacking the other group, they didn't get any. They didn't get much ice time at all. So but that's what we've been working on this week.
Okay.
Do you wish
George?
you had more time to experiment before you jumped into the league this quick?
No, not really. No, I think that all these games, whether they're conference or non-conference games, they're important because of the end result, what happens in March. So, we knew we were going to have to take the opportunity to be able to try and get playing time for a number of people. It's a little bit of a challenge for the coaching staff, but it's a luxury for the coaching staff as well, because we have that depth that we can look at different people in different combinations, whether it's on the blue line or up front. And so I think that's a good thing.
George, your team last year gave up the first goal an awful lot during the
George.
course of the season, and 2 out of the 3 games again so far this year.
Yeah.
Does that concern you at all?
What concerns me is what the end result is, and then the process that gets us to that point. And and 2 out of the 3 games, the process has been good, and the end result has been even better. So, I think there's certain things that we can do to start better, and what we've already talked about them. The decisions with the puck. If we do those things better, we give ourselves a better chance to score, and we give up less opportunities against us. So that's part of the process. But as I said before, it didn't seem to hurt us a whole lot last year, and hasn't hurt us this year. So again, the end result is what everybody looks at.
Yeah.
I'd like to score first, I guess, as we did against BC. It gives you a little momentum, but if you can't, the bottom line is let's just try to outscore them, keep them to 1, and if you can't.